joining us here on Talk Pittsburgh.
We have made it to Friday. It feels like it has been a very long week. Maybe it's because it's been so cold outside. I don't know.
I think it is the combination of trying to prepare for all of the holiday things and wrap up work. I think everybody's starting to feel what things can I accomplish before the end of the year, plus all the holiday shopping.
Yeah, I think that's it too.
It's just a lot.
It
The
is
weeks
a lot.
are long now.
Yeah.
All right,
and cold and dark.
And dark, yes. Yeah. Well, we are going to lift your spirits a little bit. We are getting you ready for the weekend, and we're not going to make you laugh. Somebody else is going to make you laugh. Look who is here. It is Bill Bellamy. You know him from Def Comedy Jam and How to Be a Player from his work on MTV, also as a VJ. We love him.
Well, and this is kind of a throwback for you, too, because it was a couple of years ago. You hung out with him for PTL at the Improv.
At the Improv, I learned that blueberries are the secret to him looking so young, and his skin and it's smooth and everything.
No, so, he's a good-looking guy.
He's good.
Okay. As he makes her face as he's walking away.
All right.
Can't wait for that conversation.
It's going to be so much fun. So this is exciting. Tomorrow you have a chance to hang out with us at the annual PTL Toy Drive.
We have once again, I know this is such a wonderful day. We have once again partnered with Charlie Batch and the Best of the Batch Foundation. So we are collecting toys for families in our area. We need your help, of course, to make it happen, though.
All right, so come out to the Walmart in Cranberry from 9 to noon this Saturday, December 6th. And all you need to do is bring a new unwrapped toy and just come say hi.
If you bring a dog, we'll hug it, as Daisy was just demonstrating.
Yeah. It's such a great day. And, you know, I also want to bring this up because thinking about the toy drive, which you can see the details here, Walmart Cranberry 9 to noon tomorrow. Bundle up, of course, and bring an unwrapped toy if you're going to come. And thanks to Isley's for sponsoring our toy drive this year. But this makes me think about the Walmart in Cranberry and what we did just this past spring.
Right.
So many of you came out to be with us at Talk Pittsburgh Gang.
For our epic diaper drive.
For our epic diaper drive.
It's our first ever. It was so much fun. And we're going to do it again next year, but this time we're going to be at a different location.
We think so, yeah. We haven't figured out exactly where we'll be, but we know that...
New location, same diapers.
Same diapers. We need them. This is something that I am just so passionate about. I was so excited that the whole team signed up to do this.
Yeah.
I think about all the families who could use these. They need adult diapers. They need diapers for younger kids. They need feminine hygiene products. They need all of these things, and so many people showed up, and it was wonderful.
Yeah, you don't realize until you're a parent how many diapers
you
go through and you need. It's a lot.
I'm looking forward to the end of diaper days, but I'm glad that we're supporting other folks. With
You're
these
almost
diapers.
there. You're almost there.
Am I?
It'll be there soon enough, I promise. Well, as we wrap up the end, and this happens every year, we start to get the lists out. I think we talked about one of them. We're going to talk about another one later today. And so as we're looking ahead to the new year, we start to reflect about the things that we've accomplished this past year. So the New York Times had this really wonderful article, and they're actually waiting for your submissions. We're going to link you up to this, asking for your most obscure wins of 2025. So they don't want to hear about like a big accomplishment that might be just like, oh, I got a promotion at work. That's great.
No.
I want to hear the weird.
Right.
So I thought that this would be fun for us to share our own weird moments or weird accomplishments or wins from 2025. And again, we'll link you up if you want to share your own with the New York Times.
Yeah. Well, this one was kind of tough, but I found one. Okay.
And what is it?
So I wake up at 5 a.m. every single morning, and usually not with the best sleep. And then I was setting my alarm on my cell phone, and those alarms, they can be really jarring.
Right.
So in comes the hatch. This was gifted to me. So this is an alarm clock that is set up to Wi-Fi, and it's been amazing. Do you hear that? I get to wake up to a sunrise.
Is this yours? Is this like a shot of your
that's the alarm clock. So I wake up to the sunrise,
So it looks like
and
a
then
sunrise.
the calming sounds of the Serengeti.
You hire Kenny G every morning to wake you up like this?
I'm so glad you say that, because I love Kenny G. So it does sound very similar, but Jordan, he's always like, it sounds like Braveheart in here. Like,
Does he also wake up?
No, he sleeps right through it. But I'm a light sleeper, so I don't recommend this if you sleep hard, but it's very soothing, and I love it.
I'm intrigued.
Do you use an alarm clock, or what do you use to wake up in the morning? Aviv is your wake up. You don't need anything else. I remember those days. So I also use my cell phone, and sometimes, you know how like your volume can sometimes get all wonky, and sometimes it's louder than you think?
Right.
It is so funny to me, the things that I say when my alarm goes off.
What do you say?
Bad words, usually.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
we'd have to bleep it.
I would have to bleep it if I said it out loud. But it's because it's not, there's no control over it. It just comes
there's
out. So
no
the alarm
lead
goes
up
off and you're
to
like,
it.
what?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lead up. It comes in very softly,
Yeah.
and then it crescendos.
I
Think
like
of that
yes.
scene when, in 4-year-old version, when he's getting, you know, the hair ripped off of him and he's sort of
Right,
screaming.
and you just scream
Yeah.
different random
Kelly
things.
Clarkson.
What was what was your win this year?
My low-key win is that after probably 14 months of never sleeping through the night,
Yeah.
Aviv now sleeps through the night. I would say
Wonderful.
6 out of 7 nights a week. If you're curious,
Aw,
what does it
look at
look like
that.
when he's sleeping? It looks just like this.
Adorable.
He's wearing a little sleep sack in there,
Peaceful.
and it is just a game changer.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
I mean, you just realize the amount of sleep that you don't get when you have a brand new baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when they start sleeping, it is everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you know a parent that has a young child, help them.
Yeah.
They need a nap.
Yes.
Don't even offer like, can I do anything? No, just say, I'm coming over so you can take
Yes,
a nap.
so you can
They
take a
will
nap.
love you and hug you and appreciate it so much.
Forever. What was yours, Heather?
I lost an organ this year. That was my obscure win.
Yeah.
I think for 2025, it
I wouldn't
was.
say you lost. It wasn't like you took a walk and you're like, where did that go?
Yeah, no, I know where it is. It's
Yes.
probably burned up somewhere.
Yeah.
But I decided to give up my uterus, which was a lovely gift. It was the gift that gave me 3 children and also the thing that was trying to kill me, I'm pretty sure. I haven't looked back. I said goodbye in January of 25, and it has been the most beautiful. This is from when I came back to work. And that was a beautiful coming back ceremony.
Yeah.
You guys did so much fun stuff for me. But yeah, it was well worth it.
It was, and you don't have your uterus, like you didn't keep it like in a.
I didn't even ask.
Okay.
I didn't even ask.
Like,
I was
it's gone.
It's waiting for you to pick up. You know, it's just there in a jar,
Someone
lost and
has it.
found. Yeah.
Someone has.
Well,
You can buy it on eBay.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe. All right, that's a good one. All right, and also Oprah, every year she has her list of favorite things.
Yep.
And this is really like the unofficial start of gift giving season.
Sure.
And she has everything on this list, like cozy must-haves, clever gadgets, pretty much everything you didn't know you needed.
Sure.
Right. So I thought it would be fun for us each to pick something off the list that we saw that we would.
And
just
Oprah, if
would
you're
love.
watching, it would be awesome if you sent them to us.
Yes,
Send them over.
wouldn't that be fantastic?
Yeah.
So I saw this reversible quilted jacket
Okay.
that caught my eye at first, but then I was like, no, wait 1 second. Look what I found. You guys know how much I love smash burgers.
Yeah.
I found a smash burger kit. They have a kit. This is their Surla Table smash burger kit. It's $44 on Amazon.
Yeah.
And it comes with the shaker for your spice blend, and then you have the cast iron press to flatten them. Also the special spatula to slide underneath them.
And then, of course, a 10-pound sack of meat.
Yeah, I wish it came with that. But it also comes with a recipe booklet, and I saw a recipe for an avocado smash burger that I
Ooh.
would love to try. So it's a must-have. I have to get
Love it.
Yeah.
It looks great.
I also went to food. Obviously, I went through the list, and what jumped out at me? Chocolate chip cookies, of
course.
course. So these ones are Heathcote Bakery chocolate chip cookies. Described on their website, our signature ultra-thin chocolate chip cookie. It is the ultimate indulgence. Golden crispy edges, perfect crunch, soft chewy center. This sounds like the cookie of my dreams.
amazing.
And it is a little steep. $32.50 for a dozen
For a
chocolate chip
dozen.
cookies.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
these are like a little out of price range.
Yeah. You can do it once, though.
You can.
Which brings me to mine, and I found a lot of this under the stylish finds. A lot of great stuff.
Did you go food?
I went food.
Uh-huh.
But more of an appliance.
Okay.
So I saw the ice cream maker from Ninja, which I loved because it was both, you can make both hard ice cream and
Whoa.
soft serve. It's, I think, a little under $300 on
The
Amazon.
Creamify technology. This is the technology I've been waiting for.
This is it. This is what you want. So I really love this because I thought this would be so much fun to make ice
Yeah.
cream on a random, like Tuesday night. You could do it right in your home.
Ice cream every
So much
night.
fun. I will tell you that as I was scrolling through, there was also a $2,000 espresso machine, and I thought, whoa, Heather.
Whoa.
Don't let
Whoa.
your imaginary list go out of range of this imaginary budget. Let's not, pick things that are.
This is
Yeah.
so coincidental. I told you I had an espresso today for the first time ever, and it was amazing. So
They're
I don't know.
Fantastic.
fun.
Maybe we can go in on it.
We'll put it in the newsroom.
Yeah. Is it tongue twister time?
I think it
Yes,
is.
it is.
Okay, I think we're running out of time, but I came up with this plan. I thought it'd be fun
Yeah,
to write tongue twisters. They're specific to KDK-TV,
Okay.
and each of us would read one from the teleprompter. We've never seen it before, except me, obviously, because I wrote them.
Okay.
So Heather, are you ready for your teleprompter
She
tongue
first?
twister? Yes.
Okay.
And which camera? Am I looking at a certain camera?
I don't know where
Does
you're
it
gonna.
matter?
You tell us where to look. go for it. Just look wherever.
John Shumway took the subway to the seashore to shop at a shoe store with Sue. Sue and Shirley sampled assorted shellfish with salsa and 4 fine fresh fish, all freshly fried after supper. Shum and Sue sat down on a ship, snacking on a warm walnut waffle while whale watching.
Oh, that sounds
pretty
delicious.
good. That's pretty good.
All right.
Okay, Becky, you're up.
Next. Okay. Erica Moquet made a mocha in a proper copper coffee pot, but she mixed in too much milk. When the milky mocha split from the proper copper coffee pot, Moquet's mutt Milo licked the split milk speedily. What? Was the mocha too milky for Moquet's mutt Milo? I don't know. Milo, or was Moquet's mocha okay? I don't know.
You did it. Now, did somebody write this for you? Or
No,
did you
I wrote it myself, but I didn't look at it. I haven't looked at it since yesterday.
Okay, let's see.
David Highfield's hayfield holds 6 sleepy shorn sheep. The sweet shorn sheep slept silently through Highfield's hayfield past 3 grazing gray geese. Highfield tied twine to 3 tree twigs to snare 6 shorn sheep and sent them to the shed to sleep.
I love this. Can I tell you that working early mornings as long as I did, at 4:30 in the morning, it didn't write like that, but it sounded like that sometimes when you were like, good morning. You're like,
sometimes the words just all jumble together.
Yeah.
You're like, what am I reading?
Thanks for keeping us honest.
Yes.
We love this about you. Still to come on Talk Pittsburgh, we are taking our taste buds on a trip below the border. Come with us on a Guatemalan getaway with a dish guaranteed to warm your soul on this cold winter day.
Yeah, and she's been one of our city's most recognized voices. Even though you rarely saw her face, Pit Girl Virginia Montanez has a new idea that'll help you get ready and shop for the holidays, local style.
And we've been filling your ears with some new music each Friday. We're sure this next one will be a jam you just can't get out of your head. Kylie Minogue's new album, Kylie Christmas, fully wrapped, is out. Take a listen to one of the new songs.
All right, Yins, if holiday shopping has you more stressed out than the Parkway East at rush hour, we've got you covered.
Yeah, we've rounded up some of the coolest local finds that shout Steel City as loud as a terrible towel on game day. The one and only Virginia Montanez is here to share her Yinzer holiday gift guide.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. Just to see you, I'm excited.
Yeah, and so how did you get the idea to put this gift guide together?
Well, it's pretty old.
Yeah.
So I know the first time I did the gift guide, like David Highfield was an on-the-street reporter because he did like a little story about it.
That was a long time ago.
It was, that's a long time ago. I'm always about trying to put more money into the local economy kind of thing. So that was really what spurred it. Like, let's shop local.
Let's shop. We love this. And I know Small Business Saturday has passed, but this is your way to get inspired for this holiday shopping season. So we're going to start with something I'm really excited to learn more about. These are black and gold themed soaps from Sleepy Hollow Soaps. Tell us more about this.
Right. So Sleepy Hollow Handmade. It's 2 husbands, Tim and Joey. Look at them.
They're
Some black and gold stuff is just too much.
Yeah.
It's a little too jarring, but these go anywhere, any home, any size.
They work.
They're beautiful. And the swirly one, which is called Champions, which is gorgeous, they just restocked that.
Okay, good to know.
So that's one that you kind of got to jump on if you want it.
And I love like bags and pouches and putting my pens and things. And I'd never heard of this local company that makes all these bags.
So that's the Carita Designs.
Yeah.
That's right. That's Rachel Q. Stein, and I would really want to know what the Q stands for, right?
Yes, I got to find out.
Need to know. But so these are her boxy pouches. She is a textile artist, and what I love about these is everyone can use them. You won't have it overnight, even if it's just at a friend's house. Ooh. Good toiletry bags with adorable designs, but also that go for any gender, really.
Right.
But I like the boxy pouches, but she has some really cute regular like crossbody bags too.
This bee one is so cute. I love this so much.
Cute.
Allergic to bees, love the print. Love it. Next up, let's talk about the Cool Image dolls. And it's just really special. It's really sweet, and they're doing it right. Tell us about this.
Yes, and I've been wanting to put them on the guide for 2 years.
Yeah.
But every time it's time, they're sold out.
Oh, wow.
Because she makes them, they're made in such small batches.
Yeah.
She's a sculptor. She's a sculptor. Her name's Dominique Scaife. And so these dolls, what's amazing is she is trying to rectify what she terms as generational frustration for the fact that black baby dolls don't match the skin of the children that love them.
Yes.
And what that is the palms of their hands and the soles of their feet are a lighter skin color, and she makes the nails more realistically colored.
Wow.
So she's trying to give them accurate representation to show them that that is beautiful.
Yeah.
And I love that it's here in Pittsburgh, and I want more people to know about it.
This is amazing that she's making these right here in Pittsburgh.
So
is
I think
incredible.
she works with she designs them here, she sculpts the faces here, but she works with a doll manufacturer.
Very cool.
But again, it's still local dollars.
And let's talk about coffee and chocolate, two of my favorite things.
Right.
Yeah.
Together. So there's two I really love. I love the Red Hawk Roasters. It's called City Drug Blend. And why I love it is because it's got the this King Kong over Pittsburgh. But the other one is Red Start Roasters. And that one's great because they're focusing on growers in places like Ethiopia and Cuba that are trying to protect birds.
Yeah.
So that's good for bird lovers.
We love birds. We have 30 seconds, so just very quickly, can you tell us about these two things that you brought? Very unique finds.
Yes, this is Yinzilla, Pittsburgh's Godzilla. Alternate Histories makes a whole line of stuff, which I love. So yeah, but there's stickers, there's everything, and these he'll be at Handmade Arcade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is this weekend. And Matt, we actually have interviewed him before, and he's fantastic, so clever, and just really smart and fun.
Yes.
Virginia, it's always good to see you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I love your Substack so much.
Yeah.
If you don't subscribe, everybody should. It's so good.
Thank you.
Well, for the full list of these Yinzer-inspired gifts, you can head over to Virginia's Substack newsletter. We're going to have a link for you on our website.
Who let the dogs out?
Who?
Right now, nobody actually, Boaz, and you know that. Mikey, what can we do to make sure our dogs get in their steps when it's just too cold out? Nobody wants to be outside today.
Nobody wants to be outside. All right, well, we're learning some ways to stimulate our pups' mind and their legs without heading out in the snow. This snow is going to the dogs. That's next. Take it from all of us with dogs. They just don't want to step outside when it's this cold. From Kevin to Tina, Wilson to Kip.
So how can we make sure that they're getting the activity that they need even when the weather is so frigid? Well, Tori Mystic is here along with her dog, Bert, and we're going to talk about dog enrichment. So what does dog enrichment entail? And can we also talk about human enrichment? I feel like I could use a little something.
I know, and I think like when you say the dogs don't want to go outside, I think it's also we don't want to go outside because it's very cold today. So dog enrichment is basically, to put it simply, letting dogs do dog things, but on purpose. So whether that's digging or climbing under stuff, crawling under stuff, playing with their friends, scavenging is a big thing for dogs. And it's just giving them opportunities to do that. It actually builds their confidence and can make them more optimistic. So if your dog is not only bored, but you feel like they're a little anxious or nervous sometimes, doing these activities regularly can help to build their confidence.
And now you mentioned something. I know it's true that oftentimes when it's this cold, we don't want to go outside, but is that the case for dogs too?
Well, so I think your dog wants activity and they want to bond with you and they want to have fun. So whether that's indoors or outdoors, I think your dog ultimately wants to have fun, varied adventures every day. Now, some dogs, we watch them go outside. They don't like walking on the snow, right?
Sure.
So you have to read your dog's own body language and their signals and don't force them to do something they don't want to do.
Right. So what are some examples of activities we could do at home with our dogs?
Yeah, so especially right now in the winter, we're looking for things we can do indoors, right? And what I love to encourage people to do is to tap into meal time for their dog, because your dog is going to eat every day, right? So talking about things dogs love to do, eating is one of those things.
Right.
So I brought some toys with me today because one of the keys to enrichment, there was a 2022 study done with some shelter dogs, and they found that the benefits of enrichment were great when they were varied, when you had different activities and different toys. If they played with the same toy every single day, it didn't have as many benefits.
Yeah.
Right.
So today I have with me a treat dispensing toy, which
Bert's
Bert's
ready.
very
He's ready.
excited to play with.
So how does this work?
So I have this particular one untwists on the top.
Okay.
And I have put some of his food inside of here.
Okay.
So it's just his kibble is inside.
He knows.
And so you can do this for like a 10 or 15 minute little snack break with some treats, or you can feed their whole meal in here. And so I think that's a really great way to incorporate enrichment.
All right, Bert, look at that.
This is a particularly great one.
Well, you could also do this for yourself, like fill one of them with Reese's Pieces, and then I'm sort of doing it sort of, in tandem at the same time on the rug, just trying to get the nerve chummy clusters out.
Get in there.
But I can see how
great
this
about
could keep
this.
him busy for at least an hour.
Well, so one of the things about enrichment is that I like to encourage people with my new podcast is to think of enrichment as ways to support your dog's emotional, physical well-being instead of just activities to keep them busy. So enrichment is often misunderstood. Bye, Bert.
That's good. What about these other toys here?
Yeah, so these other toys are very similar. This is also a treat dispensing ball. This is another option. I just wanted to bring you guys some different options. These are two toys that fit together that you can dispense treats with. We've lost our star.
Yeah,
He's gone. It's okay. He's gone.
And what other stuff are you talking about on your podcast?
Yeah, so on my podcast, I break down the science and the behavior of enrichment into easy to understand terms for pet parents. So a lot of times we think enrichment has to be something really complicated or something really expensive, but I show people that there's simple activities you can do that can help boost your dog's confidence, strengthen their brain, their body, and the bond that they share with you. So instead of thinking about things that can keep your dog busy and leave you alone, instead think about things you could do together.
And if you really want to give your dog a good holiday gift, let like 5 rabbits go in your house maybe.
Oh, that could be fun.
Christmas morning.
Rabbits?
Yeah.
No!
Thank you so much, Tori. This was fun, and thank you, Bert.
Thanks for having me. The podcast is on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, or Apple Podcasts and everything. It's called Dog Enrichment with Tori Mystic.
Gosh, thanks, Tori.
Wonderful. All right, if you would like to learn more about dog enrichment or check out Tori's podcast, we're going to link you up on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.
And still to come on the show, it's a special day in the world of cinema. And Heather, we're getting ready to buckle up for a little nostalgia.
Today, I don't know if you know this, would have been Walt Disney's birthday, 124 years old. A day to celebrate the magic, of course. So which Disney character holds a special place in your heart? We're sharing our favorites. That's next.
Walt Disney Day, celebrating the stories and the characters we grew up with.
But some characters don't get nearly enough love.
Yeah, so today we're giving them their moment.
Yeah, we definitely are. So Walt Disney Day, it was designated by Ronald Reagan back in 1986, and it would have been his 85th birthday. Now, Walt Disney, he holds the record for their most Oscar wins ever, and Mickey Mouse was the first animated character to get a star on a Hollywood Walk of Fame. So with all of that magic in mind, we thought we'd have a little fun and make the case for our favorite characters, maybe ones who are a little bit controversial. And do you remember the Hear Me Out cakes?
Yeah.
I think we even did it on the show. So this is our version of Hear Me Out Disney edition.
Okay.
So mine is not controversial. This was really tough.
It was tough.
Because I love so many animated movies, and it was hard. I almost went with Pocahontas. Because that just is my inner child. I had that whole album memorized, like Colors of the
That sort of came out probably at just the right time in your childhood.
I just can't. But I decided to go with something that I don't think gets enough love, and it should. And it's the movie Soul. And I'm talking specifically about the character Soul 22 and Joe Gardner. These two I love so much. Now Joe is a little, he's unhappy with life. He's not so happy that he's a teacher when he should be a musician, and that's what he should be doing, and that's his passion.
Right.
And so when he dies and he meets Soul 22, Soul 22 brings it out of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I love Soul 22. It helps you find a love of life no matter where you are, and it's just such a good movie.
Yeah.
And I love those characters so much.
Yeah, I love
really
that movie
sold
We
too.
didn't see Soul, we only saw Joe, but
Yeah.
Soul 22 becomes Joe
Sure.
at one
Got
point.
it.
So it's
Got
Okay.
it.
2 in 1.
you gotta watch it.
BOGO.
Okay.
Good movie.
Anyways.
All right. So I'm gonna take you back a little bit to the 3 Little Pigs and the Big Bad Wolf.
Whoa.
So he was the original king of drama. He gets a bad rap though, because he shows up with a plan. He's consistent, and he believes clearly in home inspection here. That's what I call that. Because he's always blowing the house down. So you do need to get a home inspection. But on the flip side, he taught me about bullies. and narcissistic people.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
You see that lesson there?
Yeah. You gotta watch out for the big bad wolf
You do have to watch
in
out
all of
for
our
him.
lives. Yeah.
Right.
I agree. And Boaz, for you?
Well, this one's pretty obscure, but what do
It
you
is.
expect
I was
from me?
gonna say-
So I loved the Disney Afternoon, which was the set of cartoons that air in the afternoon when we were all kids.
Right.
There was DuckTales, there was Gummy Bears, there was Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, and on Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, my favorite character, Zipper the Fly, which I'm sure you can barely see on your television right now. He is small. And I liked Zipper because he could really explain so many things and really make himself so clear, even though he only spoke in little high-pitched sort of zips.
Yeah, you could still.
Little fly sounds.
And is there something about him that it did bring you happiness? Why would you say this?
Yeah, I like that he, was just sort of, even though he couldn't communicate in a normal way, he was really optimistic and positive and just a good friend till the end.
I'm telling you, it was
Zipper.
so hard. There were so many wonderful Disney characters. It was tough for me to narrow it down.
Yeah.
It was hard. This was a
And
hard
I
assignment.
roped in Frankie. We talked about this for an
Did you-
hour last night.
You didn't sleep.
He was like, what about Ratatouille? I was like, yeah, no, I love him, but I was trying to find the flaws with some of the characters. I
I
just
almost
couldn't.
said Robin Hood. I love that Fox
Robin Hood is
Hood.
good.
Sure.
too.
Yeah. Gosh.
All right, we did it. All right, well, still to come on Talk Pittsburgh. Need some help with what to watch this weekend? Baby, it's cold outside, and George Clooney is always a warm choice. We're talking about his latest project with Adam Sandler. Yep, more on that combination ahead.
But first, this funny guy has landed in the 412, and trust us, his comedy cargo is fully loaded. Fasten the seatbelts and brace yourself for some laughs with comedian Bill Bellamy right after the break.
Ladies, I respect any woman that chooses to be a side chick, because number one, it is a volunteer job. Okay? You don't have to, you want to. Any ladies in here, if you are a side chick, blink. They in here like, he played too much.
Man, wide-eyed. Not me.
Not me.
Not me. He still got it. That was just a little taste of Bill Bellamy's latest stand-up show called I Want My Life Back. Now available to watch on Prime Video and Apple TV.
Yeah, so
Thank
he's
you.
going to continue to bring his classic comedy chops to Pittsburgh Improv this weekend, and we are so happy
Oh,
to have
thank you
Bill
for having
Bellamy
me.
join
I'm back
us. You're
on the
back.
talk, baby. Talk
Yes.
Pittsburgh.
We
Thank
know
y'all
how
for
much you love Pittsburgh, and we're
Oh
so
my
happy to have
God.
you here.
It's such a good time. Last time I came, the weather was really nice and summery.
Not,
Oh, yeah.
the
Not
same.
not right now.
time,
Not
yeah.
right now. Like this is like get ready for winter, get ready for Christmas. I'm not mad at it though. To see a little bit of snow.
I know.
And it's when you come out in the morning, the air is crisp. It wakes you. You don't need coffee when you
No,
come to Pittsburgh.
no.
Just go outside.
No, I'll be honest with you. Every winter, I question my life choices.
I know, right?
Like, I could have been anywhere.
But I
Right
picked
here.
Pittsburgh.
Here we are, nice and crisp and
love-
cold for 3 months.
know.
The food here too is awesome.
Well, we're happy that you love it so much. So you've been in the game for a long time now.
Yes,
You've been
ma'am.
doing this. How do you keep it fresh? How do you keep it new? Do you still love touring?
Yeah, I love touring and I love, staying fresh. So you have to read a lot. And that's what people don't realize as comics, you have to be up on what's happening.
Yeah.
So I have to read so much. I'm picking up articles from this. I'm watching TV. I'm trying to find out like what's the new thing I could talk about and find a twist to it. You know what I mean? Or what's going on TikTok. Because
at
right
you.
now everyone's talking about something.
I'm not even kidding. We were just having this conversation in the newsroom this morning about how when we start to get older, like I'm over 40 now, and what I'd love to do is just be home all the time.
Right?
Great.
Yeah, you want to, but you won't know anything.
But that's the thing. Like you slowly start to isolate yourself.
Yeah.
You have to stay. You have to find your ways to stay young
I
and
know.
vibrant.
You
How
gotta-
do you really
you
do?
have to go out. Like all my comedians that go on tour with me, they're like, Bill, you never stay in your room.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my God, Bill, you don't get tired. Like I do have the energy of a kid, I have that like youthful sort of personality about life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like I go out, I explore. I go to places to see if the food's good. I'll go and meet funny people on the
Yeah.
street. People come up to me like I'm their cousin anyway. Bill, what you doing? You buying milk? Like people talk to me like I'm just their cousin. It's so funny.
I love that because people can relate to you. So tell us a little bit about your show this weekend, big show.
Okay.
What's new?
Wow, there is a lot to talk about. So some of the things that I'm talking about right now, I think is like being an empty nester. You know what I'm
that
saying?
way.
Because it's different. You know what I mean? You lose your daddy duties. Like you do, but you don't.
Yeah.
You know, my
Yeah.
kids now are like 19 and 22, so they don't need you for like all the like
Snacks.
school stuff and snacks, but they need your money.
Oh,
You're right. They still.
That never stops.
You're still an ATM.
You're still a bank.
I'll get the call. What's up? Just need some money. Don't want to say hi. Don't, but it's an interesting new sort of twist to parenting. Also, too, is like you said, staying hip.
Yeah, how do you
staying
do
young.
that?
Because like now, everyone's challenging me on the push-up thing. I don't know.
Push-ups?
I don't know if you saw. The last time I came to Pittsburgh, there was this young guy. He was funny as hell. He challenged me to a push-up challenge.
What?
Because
How
people
does he
think
do
because I'm mature now, distinguished, that I'm not strong
But you are.
and vibrant.
Yes.
But you are.
How many
I
push-ups
whooped
can
his
you-
butt.
How many?
2. No. No, but I think I did about 40, 38,
Okay.
35.
That's pretty
yeah.
good.
You have the stamina.
But I
of a
can do
20-year-old.
63.
Okay.
The most I've ever done is 63, and that was with a challenge of people talking trash.
We talked about this, I think, as women, we're supposed to increase our bone density. You
Yes.
probably don't read up about
No, I don't
very
read
much.
about women bone
Okay,
density.
Right, you're not looking into
No.
it now. But we're supposed to be able to do 11 push-ups, and we failed miserably.
Miserably. I'm not.
It's
now.
hard.
It is very hard.
Listen, don't feel bad.
Thank
it is
you.
very hard to do push-ups. I'm a physical guy. Like I'm the guy who works out all the time.
Yeah.
So just build up. But do them real. So like if you're gonna
don't do on the knees. No.
Just do 2 good and add 1. Just keep
Just
adding,
adding,
and then
okay.
you'll get to 11.
That's a good strategy. All
Just
right.
do 2.
When I thought about this conversation, I never envisioned that we would be getting some physical activity
Physical
advice.
activity.
I look so young, right? You
do.
I'm 93. And so you got to understand black don't crack. But other than that, you have to stay in shape. So it's either exercise, physical, spiritually, and also, mentally.
Yeah.
Like you want to keep your juices going.
Got it. All right.
Yeah,
well,
stay
since
young.
we know you love Pittsburgh so much, we wanted to play a little game with you.
No,
to
not
test
a game.
To test your
What
your
now?
user knowledge.
What did I do?
All right. So here's the first question.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think a nebby person is?
A nebby? A nebby person may be somebody who's always asking you questions and being mean. Nebby, like nudge? No, what is nebby?
She's kind of like a nosy person, like
Nosy.
kind of
You're
all
right.
in the business. She
I'm
kinda
a
had it there.
nebby. I'm a
Yeah,
nebby. I'm
yeah.
nosy, like,
Of course.
what happened to the garbage cans?
Right.
Stuff like
You
that.
look out the window, you're like, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm
No,
neighborhood watch.
yes.
Just call it neighborhood watch.
Yeah,
that's
it.
me.
That's it.
Okay, is jagoff a term of endearment or an insult, do you think?
Say it again.
Jagoff, is it a term of endearment?
J-A-G?
Jagoff, yeah.
Jag off? I probably, you know what? I think it's bad.
This is jag things
You're
that could be
irritating
both.
people.
It could be birth.
You know?
Yeah.
So what does it mean?
Like if someone cuts you off when you're driving, you would say, "You jag off."
No, you're a jag.
Yeah.
You can't say that on TV?
It's
Okay.
kind of that.
Kind of
The
You're a bad person. There you go.
The
Sorry.
origins of it might be a little questionable.
That's why
We're
y'all
not sure.
said jag off.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. This is good TV. Go ahead.
If someone says, "I need a gum band," what does that mean?
A gum band? Oh, wow. So I'm going to be funny with it. I'm going to say you want to lose a little weight, but you don't want to work out, so you get a gum band.
Yeah.
It just holds it together. It's like Spanx.
Something like
No,
that.
what's a gum band?
It's a rubber band.
Rubber band.
To do what?
Just a rubber band.
Oh, just a rubber band. Oh, man.
Okay, last question
I'm
for you.
overthinking. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What piece of furniture do Pittsburghers use to hold a parking spot?
A cone.
It's a chair.
Chair.
A parking chair. We call them parking chairs.
So you just put a real chair there, like
Yeah.
a dining room
And
chair.
it works every time.
You could use a dining room
That is
chair.
actually cute,
Okay.
though, because most people won't move it. Oh, it's
Well,
taken.
Because here's the thing, especially in winter like this, you have shoveled out your space on the
You-
street.
Let me tell
You're
you
gonna-
I'm gonna tell you, when I lived in Jersey and we used to get the same weather,
Yeah.
you put a garbage can in there.
A garbage
and I
can.
wish you would move that garbage can.
See, it's the same
I
thing.
dug out that spot.
Yeah.
That's mine. That's VIP. If you put your stuff in there, we're gonna flip your car over.
See?
Yeah.
That's it. And that's why we have
That's
the
why
parking
we have
chair.
it.
There you go.
You know, you get it.
I'm East Coast with it.
It's so fun.
Thank you for having me.
We're so happy to have
I
you.
love Talk Pittsburgh.
Yay, we're so glad you do. Bill will be performing at the Pittsburgh Improv the entire weekend. The first show is tonight, beginning at 7. We're going to have more information on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.
And I feel like I'm ready now to do some push-ups. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's drop. Give me 20. Coming up next on the show, we are taking it back to the 90s. Remember this group? Guess what? They are coming back, and we are making your popcorn plans with the Brothers McMullen, now Family McMullen, ahead.
Snow earlier this week and now extreme cold. Well, that calls for staying in with a good movie.
Yeah, definitely. And Heather's got your weekend watch guide with something for everyone.
I can already smell that popcorn, so let's make some plans with the couch, shall we? We are starting off with something that feels like, well, just one of those movies that checks all the boxes. Take a look.
Lately, I feel like my life doesn't really feel real. Suddenly remembering things. And what is that? Memory? That's like a movie where I'm playing myself. I just want you to come with me to see what I did. It's got to have meant something.
What if it didn't?
Does none of this mean anything to you? Because it means something to me. I mean, you're Jay Kelly, but I'm Jay Kelly too.
Ooh, are you feeling it? George Clooney stars as Jay Kelly, which is also the name of this movie. Jay is a superstar actor, notable, famous, adored. But has he let life slip by him while he built his fame? And as you notice in the clip, Adam Sandler is also in this one, starring as his manager. It seems like a movie we all might be able to relate to in some way, and at the very least, it's gonna entertain us. It's good to see Mr. Clooney on the screen again. Jay Kelly is streaming now on Netflix. Up next, we are heading to the theaters, and if you have little ones in the room, just a note, this one is a horror movie with demonic characters coming to life, so maybe ask them to leave the room for a few minutes.
They're out there, Mike.
Where?
Everywhere.
Where are you gonna run to? I'm not done with you.
There's no way that'll work.
Okay, not for me. This is the second installment based off a popular game series. Animatronics are alive in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and honestly, I can't tell if I'm scared or alarmed or both. The movie picks up 1 year after the horror at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Leave it to the child to reconnect with the frightful characters to stir up some terrifying trouble. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is playing now at theaters, and if you're like me, you have seen the trailer for this everywhere. Okay, so I feel like we need to switch it up here, switch the pace a little bit. How about a rom-com with all the family feels? Take a look.
Families aren't perfect. And this one is no exception. But I think we're doing pretty great.
Approaching extraordinary.
You have a really nice smile when you laugh.
Walter, are you hitting on me?
I bought this house in the hope that I could create a second home for all of us. And based on tonight, I'd say I succeeded.
And it's just me.
All alone in this big, empty house. And we have to control ourselves. It's gonna take a lot of discipline on my part, but
I'm wearing leopard.
killing me.
Two adult kids move back home. What could go wrong? Some of you may remember the brothers McMullen. Well, now we get to catch up with the family 30 years later, and this is bringing multiple love stories our way. This was in theaters for 1 day only back in October, and now it's hitting HBO Max, streaming now. And if you have kids or grandkids, I got that covered too. If your little ones like Diary of a Wimpy Kid as much as mine do, they're going to be pumped for the newest one is out now. Take a look.
What's taking Greg so long?
It's hard to imagine two people more different than me and my dad. He thinks I'm a screw-up. Well,
Please hurry.
my plan is to stay out of my dad's way as much as possible. Because the combination of the two of us... disaster.
I'll be right back.
From the mind of Jeff Kinney, Greg has a talent for spinning disasters out of thin air. A school like Spag Union could teach him life lessons.
You should send Roderick there instead.
Nah, it's too late to change me. My personality's locked in.
Good to see that Greg and the family are up to their normal shenanigans, but this time around, Dad takes Greg camping. It's about bonding, avoiding disasters, and challenging Greg's wimpy ways. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Last Straw, is on Disney Plus today, and I know what we'll be doing tonight. And don't forget, we talked about this earlier this week about Oh What Fun, starring Michelle Pfeiffer and streaming on Prime. It's about a mom who's sick of being the unappreciated memory maker around the holidays. It's a good one. That one, and that rounds out your popcorn plans for this week. So get poppin'. Still to come on Talk Pittsburgh, our kitchen is turning into a little corner of Guatemala, minus the plane ticket and the jet lag. And by the end, you know where you'll be able to hunt it down in our city. So stay with us for that. It's coming up.
Today is National Comfort Food Day, so we figured why not bring you the culinary equivalent of a warm blanket and fuzzy socks, only this time it comes wrapped in the vibrant flavors of Guatemala.
Joining us right now is Carlos, who owns our city's only Guatemalan food truck, and tell us how to pronounce the name of it.
El Chucho.
El Chucho.
Yes.
This is really cool. I didn't even know that you were the only one.
Yes, we are the only Guatemalan food truck on this side of the state. Philadelphia has a little bit of other options, but we are the only Guatemalan food truck on this side of the state.
Well, how lucky for us that we have you to bring us your flavors and tell us about what you lean into.
Yeah, so we try to balance tradition with a little bit of creativity and also a little bit of just overall worldly cuisine. Our actual logo is Guatemalan food, Guatemalan comfort food. So today is a perfect day for us to just demonstrate a little bit of what we do.
So what's in all these pots here?
Yes, so right here we have our pork and beans.
Okay.
In Guatemala we call it frijoles blancos, which is just white beans.
Yeah.
Here we call it pork and beans. So otherwise people are gonna be a little bit.
We had a whole restaurant called Pork and Beans at one point.
Oh, well.
We get it, we know.
Yeah, so this is a very traditional dish in Guatemala. I grew up eating it all the time. My mom would make it. Usually over there it's made with pork and bones, but this is just a little bit more, for the Pittsburgh, crowd.
Yeah. Is that what this is for?
That is what that is for. And also I have here a little bit of jackfruit cooked in adobo, which is in our menu right now in our food truck. These we cook it in an adobo sauce. Adobo sauce is a very traditional sauce in Guatemala. That's what we also cook the chicken
wonderful.
in. It's very flavorful, very tasty, non-spicy. A lot of people ask me.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot of people ask is Guatemalan food spicy? And I'm like, Guatemalan food is very tasty, but it's not spicy. We like the spice on the side.
Yeah. Deep in flavor, but not
absolutely
on
bold
heavy spice.
flavors.
Yes.
And
can I try this while you plate up that?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna. This is your famous chicken sandwich.
That is our famous chicken sandwich, indeed. Yes.
And
are there bay leaves in there, or what's
yes,
the leaves? Okay.
We like to use a lot of bay leaves in Guatemalan cooking. Guatemalan cooking is inspired. It has a lot of influence from Spanish, heritage that came over. So we're gonna do a little bit of.
I love that there's a little bit of sweetness to it too.
Yes, and a little bit of heat, but not enough to make you.
That is incredible.
Thank you very much.
So good.
It's actually one of our more popular items, and from there we also got this one, just as a nod to our vegan and vegetarian friends.
And this is the jackfruit, right?
This is the jackfruit.
And what is jackfruit?
So jackfruit is a South Asian fruit.
And this is for Boaz?
Yes, and this is the green version of it. So the green version of jackfruit is also, it's also a little bit, what do you call it? Less sweet.
Yeah.
If you get the other version is a little bit too sweet, and then the flavors just don't really work.
Well, I'm gonna try one of the taquitos too while he digs into this, and you're kind of finishing up.
You're not wasting any time snacking, Heather. Can you hand me
Not
one of
at
those
all.
forks?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yep. Fork. I thought you meant taquito. That's what I heard.
I'm excited about this. I just have this
There you go.
jackfruit right here. And so what gave you the idea to open this business?
So I missed Guatemalan food a lot, and I was just, always, trying to eat food. But then, eventually I lost my job, like a lot of people did, after the pandemic. And so, one thing led to another, and we had to open something to pay the bills. And now, we've been in business for almost 3 years.
Well, I understand why, because this is delicious.
Thank you very much.
Please stock them. Stock them, find out where they're going to be. You need to order everything on the menu, and I can't wait to dig into this in just a moment. If you want to learn where El Chucho will be at around town, we're going to have that information for you on our website. Where's my spoon? We'll be right back.
Yeah.